Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the most electrifying show here on YouTube, Tommy Talks, live from Western North Carolina. Tonight, folks, we have an interesting guest on tonight, an entrepreneur, and a man that will make little girls cry. But he will not, because he's a good guy, and you know what? He is the CEO of the Clown Cartel. How are you doing tonight, OCScreech?
I'm doing wonderful, Tommy. Thanks for having me, man.
No problem. For a long time, I've been trying to contact you, and you've been very busy. And
Yeah.
what pertains goes into the Clown Cartel? Exactly, would you say?
That is a very broad question. Now, what goes into this? Give me a specific one. How about that?
So you are a professional scarer, am I right? You own your
Yes,
own.
yes.
Now, do you guys own your own haunt, or do you guys work for a haunt?
I own my own haunt. I own it, yes.
Alright. Now, what made you want to be a professional scarer?
Let's see here. It's been probably 7 years ago, I believe. I was about 15 years old, and I was a member of a fire department here in my area, and they ran a haunted trail for a fundraiser to raise money for the department and equipment and stuff, so I was doing that. And I mean, when I first started out, I was literally wearing overalls and a plastic mask from Dollar Tree, and that's how I started out. And then I worked my way up and really concentrated on getting better as an actor because I knew that's what I wanted to do, and it wasn't just for a fundraiser. I really wanted to do it. So it progressed, and I turned into a hillbilly named Jedediah. And then that's where the laugh developed, really, from the hillbilly scene that I did. And then a couple years back, one of the other owner, he was like, "Hey, man, I need some clowns. I ain't got no clowns. I need some clowns." I was like, "All right, I got you, fam." And then so I got some dang blue jeans, cut them off, got some rainbow socks, a neon shirt from Walmart, and I bought 1 second, and I'll show it to you. There we go. This mask right here. I bought this mask, and I started doing my Screech thing, and then I finally, we started going live for advertisement, and then we just kind of blew up humongous, and everybody started enjoying it. And I was like, I'm really digging this, dude, and I can really touch people's lives with this. So I decided to make it a thing. I got some actors below me, got some management, and all that good stuff. So pretty.
I've seen some of the other guys. These people that you just know, have people just connected through you through the internet? Are they seeing the other gentlemen that dress up in the Clown Cartel? And I understand that you recently got a new member because I've been following your page recently.
Yes. All the members, actually Shivers and Slim, the blue and green one. This is their first year ever acting, and I'm kind of taking them under my wing and trying to teach them the way, because I didn't have anybody to do that for me. So I really want to give them this is my first year traveling around. We've been to Texas, Alabama, Georgia, went to Greensboro, at Woods of Terror. We had a great time. And all these guys, this is their first year ever acting in general, but this is also my first year traveling. So we kind of learned together. It was a good bonding experience. I feel like we got a lot closer, and a lot of things. I mean, these guys have came a long way. And then Punk, like you mentioned, he's our newest member. He's actually been doing this 4 times longer than I have. He's like a 20-year veteran at this, and he is amazing. We did some collaborations with him, went to some shows, and really just turned out, he's a good guy. And we was like, hey, the door's open if you want to come hang out with us and be with us and do do the thing, and feel free. And he hit me up, and he's like, let's do it. So we did it. And now he's here. And it's litty like a titty, baby.
Could we hear that awesome Screech laugh?
Oh, the Screech laugh. All right, let's do this. Now, if anyone's watching, I want you to hold your ears, because this is about to get litty like a titty. Okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh, that honestly, if you were in the dark, I could swear that probably would fill somebody's drawers if they heard something like that. Now, when you scare somebody, do you run at people doing that laugh? I'm curious.
Actually, I don't do the laugh as much as you think I would do the laugh when I'm scaring, when I'm actually in action. What I do is it's kind of like hunting, pretty much. You go through and you can really read somebody's body language as to who's scared and who's not. And even some of the ones that aren't scared, you can still get them. You just sneak up and I just go like that right in their ear. And sometimes it really like makes them like, excuse my language, but pisses them off. And I just sometimes I just pop up on them, but I never really do the laugh like people think I do. I just something I have in my up my sleeve there.
Now, is being a guy like you that wears the mask all the time, you keep your identity secret. Is it hard to wear the mask all the time, or is there times that you take your mask off, or when you're not in the
Let's
public?
see, that's yeah. A lot of people believe that I wear this 24/7, and I don't. I don't at all. I usually only wear this for live streams or events. Other than that, I am a normal human being. I have a day job like everyone else. I just do this because I love to do this. And there's a lot of people that don't understand why people like me and other actors do this, but that's a whole nother conversation in itself.
Well, I think the reason I can see one of the things that you want to entertain people, you want to, put a smile on people because I think people like you and Relic are trying to bring a good name back to clowns. And wouldn't you say that?
I would definitely agree. Back when the big clown craze happened, it really put a big stereotype slash bad name on people doing what we're doing.
Yeah, because clowns are meant to entertain people, to have fun, and then they try putting the emphasis that clowns are evil. They want to eat your face off, but really, clowns just go blow balloons up. They're meant for entertaining, and of course, there are clowns that scare people that work on haunts. But you are in the business of entertaining, putting smiles on people's faces. And, I guarantee you that you probably have millions of people that message you every day saying that you put a smile on their face and that, Now, do you guys, being the Clown Cartel, do you guys do any charity work at all?
Yes, we do actually do a lot of charity work. Recently we went to Baptist Hospital in Winston-Salem and visited a girl who was actually in a serious car accident back in September, I believe. And she completely missed the entire haunt season, Halloween, everything. So we came together, a couple of it was like me, Shivers, Slim, Punk, Rotten Tooth, Opie, and Jinx from Dead City Clowns. We all came together, met up at a Krispy Kreme right down the road from Baptist, got ready, and walked into this hospital and surprised this young lady with all kinds of gifts and stuff. Some from some of the haunts we'd been to. Like this poster right here, you see, I gave her one of those and we autographed it there. Gave her some shirts, some koozies,
Welcome
a hoodie,
to the family, folks.
all kinds of stuff.
Well, welcome to the network. Sorry, that's just when I get a subscriber, it announces. I
Right.
apologize like that. Also, I want to say thank you to Pixel Protocol for making the thumbnail for this awesome interview tonight. I just want to say thank you so much to Pixel Protocol for making the thumbnail. And I have to say that what you do is truly interesting. I actually found you through when I was getting into the clown community and I was in Facebook. I found all these clowns and then I found you specifically, and I'm like, well, I think what made stick out about you is because you're just so out there and you were so crazy in your streams, and I think that you have an electrifying persona and that you pop. You're very different.
Yeah, I try to be, like I say, a lady like a titty. I try to stray from scaring more than I do. I really want to be my goal is to be like a hype man, like a dubstep music blowing, and I'm out here acting a fool, dancing, getting everybody lit, taking Snapchat videos with the crowd and stuff like that. But then, I can do anything. When it comes to scare acting, I can be that scary guy, or I can be that crazy guy, or I can be the nice guy, I can be the guy that somebody needs to talk to, and when they're stressed or their anxiety's high. I mean, I try to help anyone any way I can.
Now, have you ever had any crazy incidents while you are working, as a haunt worker, while you are like any crazy things happen to you, any crazy stories that have happened to you while you were being the haunt, working at the haunt?
I actually have a lot of crazy stories. One in particular that's never left my mind that really shows that fear, fear and emotion plays a big factor in people's actions. One night when we was at I was in my haunted attraction acting. It was one of the first years that I actually got into it. A young man came through the haunt, and at this time we really wasn't searching people or anything like that. It was a little small town community thing. We believed and trusted that people would be kind and courteous and understand that we are just people like them, but we're here to do a different job. And as I was scaring this young man, he actually pulled out a pocket knife on me. And I saw the blade glimmer with a strobe light hit it, and I knew at that moment I needed to act. And we had radios, and I radioed some of the management at the time, and they took care of the situation. But that could have been very, very bad.
So that's when you immediately said, okay, we are going to have a sign saying no weapons. Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, we actually a year or two after that, we actually bought metal detectors, and we hire sheriff's deputies and stuff, and they'll be up at the top when you come through the gate, and they'll scan you and check you and search you and make sure. And if you don't consent to their search, then they're just going to turn you back around and send you back to your car, because my actors and my safety is numero uno. I mean, we don't play games with that.
If next October, if I get the chance, I'm gonna try to get some of me and my friends to come down to your haunt. I'm sorry we didn't come this year. Just want to say, where is your haunt located exactly? Would you say?
We're actually in a move. We're actually in a move right now. We actually didn't operate this past haunt season. That's why I was traveling so much. And it just we're not really advertising much about, because we really don't know at the current moment what's going to happen with our haunt. It may just be that I end up staying a traveling haunt actor, and because there's a lot of moving components to the haunt industry and haunt business, and it's really hard to make up my mind what I want to do at the moment.
I understand, and that what, in your opinion, what is the future in your mind for the clown cartel?
That's a very good question. I'm glad you asked that. The future for me, in my eyes, is that's a really good question. When I sit here and I think about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and stuff like that, I ask myself, what is the top? Like, where is the top at? When do you know you're at the top? And I myself cannot answer that question. There's really no end to what you can do with it. I would like to see us doing huge charity events with big name companies and stuff, traveling literally across the country, even maybe to other countries. I want to see us collaborating with big bands and big events and meet and greets and stuff like that. I want to spread the name Clown Cartel everywhere. And that's what we're doing. Actually, I got a chapter in Texas ran by my good buddy Willie Vodka, and Dribbles the Clown. And we're trying to expand. I got some other things in the works. Just it's not really been publicized yet on our social media.
Now, I have to say I appreciate entrepreneurs like you that really try to expand their business and really try to pound the name of your business into the community and try to expand it. It's really awesome to see a guy like you that's taking something like this, it's entertaining like this, and making it into a business and trying to branch out. And it's all about seeing that dream. And folks, if you see somebody like Screech here, he is a little bit different, but you know what? He's an entrepreneur, and he's just trying to inspire. He's just trying to entertain, and that's all we're just trying to do. Screech is a man of frightening proportions, but at the same time, Screech is a man of great quantity and great performance. And we take a little bit from him and inspire and laugh. Because the fact is, you, deep down, you the viewer, are a clown. Everybody, you don't know it, deep down, you are a clown. And you have that laugh. You have that inspiration. You know what I'm saying, man? Because I'm an inspirational speaker. I believe in inspiring people. I want my goal is positivity. And I want to inspire people to not be afraid, to reach out and talk. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, man.
And, you know, I have to say that what you got truly is an amazing thing here with the Clown Cartel. And let me think of another question I could ask you. Is it easy to eat with the mask at all?
No, there is no eating involved unless it's like a cracker or a chip or something. You can take eating out of the equation. It's not happening. I mean, you can, but you're going to taste. It's not going to taste good at all.
So where do you get where do you get your mask from exactly?
I'm sponsored by this company. It's called Face Factory FX. I got this one custom made, custom paint, everything. I'm actually getting another one, same look and everything. It's just going to be made just a little bit different for my liking. But it's www.facefactoryfx.com. He's out of Longview, Texas, and he makes more than just clown masks too. So there's all kinds of different stuff, and he does custom work, whatever you want. He'll work with you. He's really, really, really good sponsor to us, and he's treated us very well so far.
Well, that's awesome. That is truly awesome right there. That your mask is truly electrifying. I have to say, it's very, it pops. You know, you definitely are different than any other clown out there. Like, you definitely pop. You know.
Yeah, man.
And
when I was talking about the mask, when I actually had a mask like this, it's actually over here. I'll explain to you what happened. So I told you in the beginning of the interview that when I first started doing this, I had this mask right here. And then I went found Face Factory, and I got this mask. And I liked the way this mask felt, but I liked the way this mask looked. So I took this mask and went boom, and I got this mask, my custom Screech look.
Wow, that truly development. You know, you created that mask, and because I noticed that your look changed. Because I've been watching your streams for a while, and I noticed that your look personified. It grew, and I started to notice that the look changed, and I was like, huh. And I said,
yeah.
But okay, here's another question. How does somebody become a part of the Clown Cartel?
Great question. I'm asked this so many times, and it's not that we're trying to disrespect anyone, but we don't really just take anybody. And I'm not, and then it is true that some people need development. They need to develop their character more. And before we actually accept someone into the Clown Cartel, we actually sit back and we find them ourselves. It's not that they don't come to us and they fill an application out and all that. It's not how it works. I mean, we'll sit here and we'll scout. I've got other people besides me that watch this stuff all the time. I got a lot of people on my team behind the scenes that don't wear a mask, management, everything like that, and they'll be sitting there watching, and they'll find characters, and we'll sit. I mean, it might take us half a year or a year to even think about adding them, but we're going to sit there and watch them, the way they act, the way they handle their haters, the way they handle their fans, what they do for their fans, what are they capable of, how can they develop, can they change? That's a hard one to. It's hard to explain how it's a long process, but no, I mean, there's a couple rules that go along with our selection process, and that is one, you must have your.
I'm curious.
The first one is you must have your own home haunt. You must have your own character. and you must follow the chain of command. And once you are accepted, per se, to the Clown Cartel, there will be a 2-month probation period as to management, myself, and the vice president, Willie Vodka, watch you and how you work. And if that 2 months is good, you'll be a full-fledged member of the Clown Cartel. And speaking of a full-fledged member, we just accepted one off of the 2-month probation, which is Murder the Clown, DJ Murder the Clown. He's from Florida. He's got a custom mask from Face Factory as well. A lot of the Clown Cartel uses Face Factory. The only one that I know does not use Face Factory would be Klutzo, Dribbles, and Punk. And Punk doesn't even wear a mask. He paints his face.
Yeah, I saw him actually. I saw him in the pictures where he was being accepted into the Clown Cartel. You know, recently I heard a clown just recently popped up in the community. Chester the Psychotic Clown. What do you think of him? And I understand that
I saw.
What'd you say?
What?
I'm sorry, what were you about to say?
I said, yeah, I've seen Chester. I've seen him around on the social medias.
What's your
Pretty
opinion?
cool guy.
What? Oh, do you think he's a cool guy? Do you think he'd be a good member for the Clown Cartel, or do you think he's not really all there?
He is a psycho, to say the least. We'd have to watch him a little more before we made a final decision.
I have to say that what I've seen from Chester is he definitely has to grow. I don't think Chester has a haunt, to be exact. I think Chester's kind of like you. I think Chester is a traveling haunt worker. I think he's just looking for a group to clash with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Definitely a people that zing like you, and I think he got his. I think Chester got his mask from FaceFactory.com. I think also FaceFX.com also.
Yeah, I think it looks very familiar to Face Factory's mask.
Yeah, most definitely. Now let me think here. Also, we do have a segment where you're welcome to. I have a segment where you can ask me one question and one impression, and we can have an open talking segment, and if you're interested.
I am interested. I have a very, very big question for you.
Yes, sure.
I noticed behind you there you have a YouTube play button.
Yes, sir.
You want to explain that to me?
A while back ago, I was targeted by a bigger YouTuber called Leafy is Here, and what happened was all his followers came over and attacked me, and I made a video saying I was going to quit YouTube. I was in tears, literally, about the situation, and I was going to quit YouTube, and I was very broken down. The video went viral. I didn't even know it. I went to bed thinking that my YouTube career was over, and next day I get up. Philip DeFranco, H3H3 Productions are talking about me, saying about how Leafy attacked this guy with autism, and it's becoming the next big story. Next thing I know, I get called, Tommy, your channel's blowing up. I said, what? I said, yeah, Tommy, you were on Philip DeFranco. They're talking about you. Everybody's talking about you. And oh my gosh, we got a donation, folks. Thank you so much for the donation. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And,
this guy sucks. Get him off your show.
No, he doesn't. He's a cool guy. That's not a nice thing to say. He's a guy, definitely, he pops, and people are different, folks, that doesn't have to be the same bland stuff. You could be different, and you just have to be, you could be different. There's nothing wrong with being different, and that's a negative thing to say, and I'm sorry about that, by the way. And
I can't even see the comments, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay, I'm not even going to read you the comment. If you go back and watch it, I apologize for what they said. But
it's not bad. I get it all the time.
Now, I'm curious, how much now? How many? Okay, let me get my head here straight. How much positivity and hate do you get in between when you do a stream?
Um, it varies really depending on it really varies. I mean, like when the clown thing blew up, man, I was getting so many death threats. It was crazy. And people hate what they don't understand. I'm glad you brought this up. People hate what they don't understand, and people don't really see what we do. All they see is the clown mask, and they automatically think, "Oh God, killer clown." But what they don't understand is people come to us for refuge. People come to us for a safe haven. Actually, speaking of the lady that got the tattoo of me on her leg, she has a great deal of depression. She actually, I'm not going to mention her name. I'm going to keep that low key. I mean, if you seen the stream,
I know
you'll
who
know who
she
I'm talking
is.
about.
I've
But
I've been talking with her.
she's come to me on a lot of different occasions needing help, and I helped her and actually saved her life because one afternoon she was just ready to end it all. Honestly, I mean, she told me she was on the brink of suicide, and she actually set my laugh as her ringtone on her phone, and somebody texted her at right when it was, the bad was about to happen, and she heard my laugh, and she said at that moment everything dropped, and she knew that she needed to reevaluate what she was about to do.
Wow, that truly is inspirational. That story right there is truly. It tells you how much people can change. Help people out, and that's truly an inspirational story. That it helps with people's depression. That you bring laughter to people. Like it's all about the entertainment value and the inspiration of helping in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and I mean we don't just go. I mean, actually, December 16th, we're doing a toy drive for a children's home in Wilkesboro. And we went and seen the young lady in the hospital, tried to cheer her up. I mean, there's stuff we do besides scare. I mean, we're not here to hurt anyone. Never have been, never will be. There's people out there that throw a mask on and put a bad name on people like us. A lot of people don't go back and research and look at previous videos we've done and look at what we've done in general, and they just automatically throw the first thing that's on their mind, and that's usually a hate comment or something of that nature, and really makes them look dumb. So all I got to say on that one is, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right.
Oh, trust me, I got plenty of those. Oh God, I have a list of comments that you wouldn't believe. Like, Tommy, please kill yourself. Tommy, you autistic cancer. Please murder yourself. The world will be happier without you. So many comments. And then comments, Tommy, I love you so much. You're an inspiration. You've been inspiring me forever. Just comments up the wazoo, and I'm pretty sure that you've had comments like that also. Am I right?
Oh, I have plenty of comments like that.
Jeez. Why do so many people, like, I hear you sometimes in the stream, why do so many people want to antagonize you and try to get you unmasked? Why is it, you think?
It's the it's the mystery behind who is really behind this mask, and that's something I like to keep on my side of the court. That's something I have. I hate to say it, but it's something I can hold over their head.
You know what I want to say about that? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you.
Poopy 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 poopy.
What's funny?
It just keeps saying poopy 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 poopy. Oh God. Oh God. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Oh, I'm so sorry. That just had me laughing so hard. Oh, sorry. I apologize. You always have to have a laugh, you know.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, man.
You can't always be serious. You have to laugh at some point. You know, it's kind of like, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I ask that of all I pray. You are a vicious bastard. Retaliate. You know who that's from?
I have no idea. I don't really watch movies. Who's that from?
The Joker, Jack Nicholson.
Oh,
The biggest clown.
why so serious?
Why so serious? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night he comes home crazier than usual. Mommy grabs the kitchen knife to defend herself. Daddy does not like that. Not one bit. Turns to me and says, "Why so serious?" Sticks the blade in my mouth. Let's put a smile on their face. And welcome to the network, folks. Welcome to the network. Oh, $2 donation. Thank you so much. Sorry about this, man. It's like I have live
Sip it, Tommy.
Sweet. It's awesome. I'm having a good time, man. I really like this. I like your setup, man. I like this. It's cool.
You know,
Sweet.
the one way you could do it, just to let you know, is if you get OBS. If there's kind of like a software, a website where you can actually expand your audience, but the problem is with YouTube is you can't play unmonetized music because your streams will get flagged. But I guess you can like set it up where you can have a stream on YouTube one night, and then you have a stream on Facebook, and then you can stream from multiple platforms. You could also stream on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
I think you could honestly expand your Clown Cartel image to Twitch, many platforms that would help the Clown Cartel grow. And I noticed that the Clown Cartel didn't really have a Twitter. I was trying to advertise it. Oh, thank you so much for the oh my God! $15 donation! Oh my God! Boo!
Yeah, boy.
Poopy, 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 poopy.
Hey, y'all, be cracking open them piggy banks for this man right here. Come on now.
Poopy, 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 poo.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I know this is like interrupting the interview, but I've never had this much fluctuation like this. Donations, really. I guess that you're. I told you, man. You pop. You are the man that is OC. Now, what does OCScreech mean exactly?
Oh yeah, good question. A lot of people ask that question. So it's actually just kind of it actually is just something I said and it kind of stuck, so I just went with it. But like OG, like original gangster, I put OC like original clown. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a OC. You see what I'm saying? OCScreech fan. What's up?
What do you think about this? Yo, it's a Clown Cartel coming through the night. Bang, bang, click, click. OCScreech, he's a crazy mofo. Jumping out of the night, Mr. OCScreech coming for you, the Clown Cartel. Gonna mess you up tonight. It's a Clown Cartel, gonna mess you up tonight. Mr. OCScreech coming for you, popping out your bed, popping out the closet. Yo, Mr.
Lady like a titty.
Mr. OCScreech, get your hands out. Mr. OCScreech, he's coming for you. Mr. O. This stream is no longer available. OCScreech! Well, that's your job, actually. Sorry.
That was lit, dude. That was lit.
Yeah.
Here, how about this? I got you one right here.
All right. Oh, wait. Let me start it off. OCScreech, crazy like a mofo. OCScreech coming out of the night. This OCScreech, crazy like a mofo, coming for you, $1 million mofo.
That's all I got.
Ooh, so can you do? Can you rap at all, man?
Somewhat. I'm not really. I'm a white boy, dude. I can't rap.
Dude, what? Excuse me? Listen, I may be part black, but you know, folks, that's. Oh God. No, folks, I'm not. I'm all the way white. I'm whiter than a cracker. That was a joke. I'm sorry. It was like racist. That's racist. You're racist. Tell me I'm not racist. Don't pull the pitchforks out on me. Oh, jeez. But, you know, I have to say, I love interviewing people like you, dude, because you just, I love to see what you guys do. I love to see how you entertain the community. And, so how can people catch you? How can people catch you, a Screech, live stream? Where can we find you?
Well, you can follow my Facebook, which is Horror Hills' Clown Cartel. Again, that's Horror Hills' Clown Cartel. I do usually here lately. I didn't do it last week. Kind of going by how many viewers I get each stream, but every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a live stream I call Wicked Wednesday. You can also follow me on Instagram at @the_OCScreech, SKREECH, at @the_OCScreech. Then you can add me on Snapchat, OC_Screech. And then you can also follow my Twitter, like you was asking a minute ago, Tommy, @the_OCScreech. I'm not very active on my Twitter, but I have one.
Oh, okay. That's I think I don't know if I did find your Twitter or not. Did I find your Twitter? I was talking to you in the DMs. Did I manage to find your Twitter?
I don't know. Was you talking to somebody on Twitter?
Yeah. Well, welcome to the network, folks. Thank you so much. When people subscribe, it pops up and tells me that people are subscribed. And if there's anybody here if anybody wants to ask Screech a question, Screech, do you have the chat pulled? Do you have the chat pulled up if you want to read any?
I do not. I can do that though. 1 second.
And
somehow
you're welcome to ask Screech any question. Welcome to the network, folks. Welcome to the network. Just make sure not to ask me any appropriate questions. That's all I ask. And then they're like, okay, we're going to ask them all the inappropriate questions. My community, I just want to warn you that my community is a mixture of people. I'm going to warn you.
I have the comments pulled up. So I'm looking for a question. Somebody said, the boring Horror Hills Clown Hotel. Hotel, there you go. Learn how to spell there, bud. Somebody asked what my view on the new NASA experiment is. I have no idea what the new NASA experiment is, or I would tell you. Willie Vodka's in the stream. What's up, my boy Willie Vodka? Go check him out. Clown Cartel Texas on Facebook. Clown Cartel Texas.
Shout out to you, Willie.
My favorite balloon animal would be what am I allowed to say on your stream, Tommy?
You could. You know what? You're welcome to say. I keep it kind of PG, but you know you're welcome to say whatever you want to say because people have been saying I should keep it monotone. I should let people say what they want to say, and if it's in the flow, just say what you want to say. I really don't care anymore.
So this guy is commenting, Fear the Beard, asked what my favorite balloon animal was, and that's going to be a big old middle finger to you because you're a little bit disrespectful to our craft. I like bashing the haters sometimes.
Okay.
Did I enjoy the new It movie? Yeah, same dude that was just bashing me. How many clowns are in the Clown Cartel? Somebody asked. Sorry for taking over the thing.
No problem.
But
no problem.
How many clowns are in the Clown Cartel? We have 2 separate chapters. North Carolina chapter, which is me, myself, Screech. Shivers, Slim, and Punk. That is the North Carolina chapter. Then you have the Texas chapter, which would be Willie Vodka, Dribbles the Clown, Klutzo the Clown, and Murder the Clown. That is the only 2 chapters we're actually working on something else, like I said before, but it's not been publicized and it's still in the works because we're not going to release anything until it's completely ready. Obviously. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm here.
Somebody asked if we're a gang. Nah, we're not a gang. If you want to report them to the FBI, just if you do call the FBI, make sure you tell them to follow me on Facebook and stuff because I could use their views. My boy Snowball's in the house. What's up? I got
What's
people
up,
from
Snowball?
everywhere, man.
We appreciate you, Snowball, tuning in. Who is Snowball, by the way?
He is actually an actor from a haunt that I visited, Lake Hickory Haunts.
Really?
He's a pretty cool guy.
Snowball, you have an interesting name. Just to let you know that. You're awesome, dude. Shout out to Snowball. No, Snowball, there's no yellow snow in your Snowball, is there?
I would not put that past him.
No, Snowball being who he is he a clown, by the way, or is he just
He is a clown, yes.
Oh my God.
He is a clown.
What does Snowball look like? I pertain to ask.
I'll send you a picture of him on Facebook here after a while.
My phone's dead right now. My phone just died. I'm like, damn it. Oh my God. Are you enjoying the comments, by the way?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I have a few people. Welcome to the network. Thank you so much. Welcome to the network. We do appreciate, and if you do want to donate, you're welcome to. The donation will pop up, and you can type anything you want to say. Nothing negative, but if you want to, it's there. And you can ask OCScreech anything you want to ask him, long as it's not negative. And the forum is open here, folks, for you to ask Screech anything you would particularly want to ask him. Are you having fun, Screech?
I'm having a blast, man.
I'm glad I could fill your life with entertainment. I'm glad that. Do you feel like I handled this interview with professionalism, or do you have any concerns?
Oh yeah, you are litty like a titty, dude. I love the way you do your thing.
Thank you so much, and that you don't know how that makes me feel. That makes me welcome to the network. Thank you so much. Oh, I think some of your audience is coming over here and subscribing. I think.
Yeah, probably so. Somebody asked, where does the name Screech come from? That's a really good question. If you watch me or anything or see me in action, I have a laugh that I do, and that's pretty much why I am Screech. It's a very loud, high-pitched laugh. I was actually doing a commercial at the radio station. I was doing a commercial at the radio station the other day, and they got these meters that measure the sound. And I literally blew every single one of them off into the red and started pinging the needles against the side of the. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh! Wow, dude! Whoa! Welcome to the network, folks. Wow, we got another subscriber. Thank you so much. Boom! The subscribers are just blowing up tonight, man. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, we got another subscriber.
Bringing that fire.
Bringing that fire. Oh my gosh, OCScreech, you are one of the best interviews I have had because we have so much flow tonight. We got the flow. We got the OCScreech flow. You know what I'm saying? And this is not sour. It's more than power. Got the Mowers, gotta be more powers. OCP, got no be when I'm. Welcome to the network, folks. Welcome to the network. So what else you got? So what other questions have people been asking you? I'm curious.
I'm not really seeing any questions, just mainly statements.
Statements? Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to the. We really do appreciate the subscribers. Subscribing to the channel. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let me think here. I'm trying to think what other. Oh, by the way, did you want me to do an impression or what?
Yeah, hit me up with something. Hit me up with something.
Oh, you want me? Okay. What? Me or you? You want me to ask you an impression?
Yeah.
Me? Okay. What impression would you like me to do?
That's a good question. You got Pennywise under the belt?
Hold on. I got Georgie. Would you like a balloon? Come on, take it. Come. Don't you want a balloon? Is it not? It was real enough for Georgie. How's that sound?
That was pretty good. Somebody asked what was the favorite place I traveled to this year, and that is a very hard question to answer because there's so many, and I don't want to hurt any feelings. I'll give you the Woods of Terror has got to be the most electrifying place I've ever been to in my life. The opening ceremony in itself, Woods of Terror is crazy. I mean, there's pyrotechnics, fireworks, a band, a hot rod that rolls through the entire midway section, and there's a parade. We all come out in a parade of actors, and it's just amazing. And in Texas, we're down there with my boy Willie. That was fun. I mean, this year when I started traveling, man, when I went on the tour, this was the first year I ever flown in a plane. This is the first year I've ever been that far away from my home state. Like Texas is the farthest I've ever been away from home. And it was a great experience, man. I met a lot of new people, new actors, made some new friends. It was fun.
Understand that. Now, have you ever heard of the Haunted Farm in Hendersonville?
No, I don't think I have.
You know, they're an awesome haunt. I think that you should try to check out and see if you guys can work for them one year. They also open up in Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
I know the people. I know the owners, and they're really good people. And I think that they're local, in Hendersonville. I think you would like to work there because they're really good people at the Haunted Farm in Hendersonville.
Oh yeah. I'll have to check them out. I'll get my manager on it. The manager's actually in here, Miss Crystal Golan. She's the manager of all of us clowns. We got also manager Eleanor and manager Footloose, who's also in the mix. And then Elizabeth, who is our makeup artist, which we don't really use makeup anymore. She's just here to come and help us out whenever we need it. Somebody asked a good question. Screech, please, any tips for my friend John Fears, who is trying to be a haunt clown? This is a general statement as to haunt actors, not specifically haunt clowns, but my suggestion and tip to you is to find an original character. I mean, you need to work on your voice, your body movement, your body language, your gestures, a backstory as to how you were created. You need to find a haunt actually that you can go be a part of. Get your wardrobe and costume set up to where, because you can't really become that character until you have that character on your body. Until that character develops your body and just surrounds you, you really can't become that character. So work on everything that makes that character that character. Like I said, the walk, the talk, the body language, the backstory, the name, everything. Work on it before you make it public. Trust me. It looks better to work on it and have it perfect before. And then again, you can come out, green, like brand new to the whole thing and learn like I had to do coming up. You just learn what not to do and what to say and what not to say and when you can and can't say it and all that good stuff. And there's a lot of moving components to the haunt industry itself.
Wow, that is truly amazing right there. And I just let you know, Chester is nearby. I think he can hear that, and he takes that in consideration also. Yeah, I know Chester. He's a nutcase. I had to keep him. He did a stream tonight, and I watched it, and he said that he was going to try to come by tonight. I have my door deadbolted. You're not getting in, Chester! Stay the hell out! He's a nutcase. Oh my god. Oh jeez. This is a truly awesome interview. I really do appreciate you coming on tonight, man. Like you truly are awesome, and that you truly carry yourself as a professional. I just want to let you know that, and I want to see the Clown Cartel grow. I really do. I want to see it bloom into an awesome flower. A psychotic, beautiful flower, you know? I hope you don't take that as this.
No. I like that. But yeah, I have the same vision as you do, man. I really want to grow. And again, I want to thank you for having me on your show. I mean, I don't normally do a lot of interviews. This is actually the first one that I've done. And I'm having a good time. I like it.
It's an official interview, folks. No one has ever interviewed OCScreech. Oh, I feel flattered. Like I got the butterflies flying around my stomach right now, because like I feel so like I don't know how to feel. Like this is like, to have an exclusive interview with such an amazing dude like you, that's like, that makes my heart explode.
I made my interview debut on Tommy Talks, man.
I've been forgetting to do this, but would you mind do a plug for the show? It would really be awesome. I have a lot of my past guests that used to say it, like say, "Hi, I'm Screech the Clown. You're watching the Tommy Talk Show and the Tommy NC 2010 channel," and then like with your own twist.
Like right here on the interview, you want me to do it?
Oh yes, sir. If you want to.
All right. It's your boy Screech, and I'm here on Tommy Talks NC 2010. Be sure you go and like or follow each and every single one of those little social media tabs you see down there, and be sure to keep it wicked and lady like a titty. Yeah.
Did you just dab? That was
I did. I dabbed on the haters, bro.
Oh God. You watch now? One question before we go. Do you watch a lot of YouTube at all? Do you know about any of the YouTubers at all?
I'll be honest with you. I watch Logan Paul a lot. He's like my spirit animal. That's because I kind of act like him. I feel like I'm like crazy and I do crazy stuff, but I watch Logan Paul a lot, and I actually watch some of your stuff a lot, but that's about the only people that I watch is you and Logan Paul.
Are you kidding me? Can I be honest with you?
What's up?
I despise Logan Paul. Because why? Because the man brings a bad image to YouTube. Like, he really makes YouTubers like me look ridiculous. I know he's got all the subscribers, but the thing is about you, if you want to make yourself look like a professional, you have to act like a professional. And you act like a professional. You know, you are truly different. You stick out, you know. And Logan Paul... Wait a minute, Logan Paul... No, I thought you were talking about Jake Paul. Logan and Jake Paul. Yeah, like, they're brothers, by the way.
Yeah.
I like to say... Logan Paul is not that bad. Jake Paul is like taking a hammer and hitting your face 20 times.
Yeah. I honestly don't watch him at all. Like, I try to watch his, but there's nothing entertaining to me about it.
Now I'm curious, if you were to scare Jake Paul, how would you scare it, and would you make him poop his pants?
I would most definitely make him poop his pants. I would somehow get into his house or in the vicinity of his house, let his security guards know what was up, and I would hide in his blood shark Tesla. And when he was ready to leave, I'd come up out of the back seat and say, "How you doing, little brother Jakey?"
Oh my gosh! So I know that Jake Paul does not watch my streams. He probably doesn't even know who I am. So be warned, Jake Paul. Screech is waiting for you. He's on you. I got a clown in my pocket, and he's gonna pop out. I have an idea. Let's do something here. Like as I go, and then you just come out with your laugh. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, that's on that note, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and whatever you want to plug, man, you can. And I would like to talk to you a little bit after the show. And what would you like to plug, man? Let it go. Let it go.
All right. For each and every single one of you people out there watching me right now on Tommy Talks, be sure, number one, to go and like and follow every single one of his social media tabs you got down there below. And also be sure to like and follow my Facebook page, Horror Hills' Clown Cartel. That's where the littiness happens every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wicked Wednesday. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at @the_OCScreech. Be sure to add me on that Snapchat, OC_Screech. And be sure to follow my Twitter, @the_OCScreech. We keep it litty every day, bro. And Jake Paul, you suck.
Would you even, curious question, would you even go after Keemstar?
I don't ever watch him. I've heard his name, but I never watch him, honestly.
Oh, don't worry, you're not missing out on anything. You better watch it, Keemstar. I got 2 clowns in my pocket now. That anybody messes with me. By the thank you so much, Screech, for coming on the show. As always, folks, I'm Tommy NC2010, and next to me is Mr. OCScreech, the CEO of the Clown Cartel. Go check him out. Go check him out on Facebook. Follow him. Stay positive. Thank you so much for tuning in. Such an awesome show, folks. Keeping you on the inside fact. Subscribe. Support. Stay positive.